Imagine this, a young adult standing in their first apartment, overwhelmed because they don't know how to cook dinner, do laundry, or balance a budget. It's not their fault. These critical life skills aren't being taught in schools. And let's be honest, parents are juggling so much already, and teachers are under so much pressure to prioritize academics over everything else. But here's the thing, without these skills, our kids are left feeling lost and unprepared for adulthood. What if there's a way to change that? Let's talk about how we can work together to squeeze in meaningful life skill practice into even the busiest of days. Hi, I'm Margaret, a physical therapist from yourtherapysource.com and a mom to six children, ranging from young adults down to a 10-year-old. So I've seen firsthand how life skills can shape confidence and independence, and I know the challenges we face as parents and educators trying to teach them. Between work, school, and the chaos of everyday life, it's easy to feel like there's just no time. But I'm here to share some practical, simple strategies that have worked for my family and in my professional experience. So, life skills don't have to disrupt the school day. Teachers can integrate them into routines with small, meaningful activities. For example, students can learn responsibility through classroom jobs like organizing materials or helping clean up after an activity. Decision making can be encouraged by letting students vote on group tasks or plan a small event. These small steps teach big lessons and they don't take away from academic time, they support it. And parents, I get it. Life is busy. Between work, homework, and the endless hustle of family life, it truly feels impossible to add more to your plate. But teaching a life skill doesn't necessarily have to take extra time, and it can just be a shift in how we approach daily routines. And sometimes when you teach that life skill to a child, it actually makes your life easier once they learn how to do the skill. So when you let your kids help cook dinner, fold laundry, or create a grocery list, you're not just getting chores done, you're also giving them tools they carry for life. I can tell you one time I completely lost it as a parent, not one of my shining moments, when I had had enough of doing laundry for everybody in our house with 8 people. And obviously it piles up like crazy. And so I landed up teaching the older 5 kids. The oldest ones already knew how to do their own laundry, but some of the middle ones didn't, and they learned how to do their own laundry. And to say this alleviated so much stress on me is not even close to how much better it was for me in terms of keeping up with that laundry room. And it did make a huge difference. So it in the end, that time I took to teach them how to do laundry really alleviated a lot of stress for me. And now they knew how to do it when they grow up or have already grown up to be adults in the case of my kids. So these everyday moments can really build independence, responsibility, and confidence. So let's move forward and talk about a couple of quick win ideas to help you get started. At school, like I said, you could let students plan group activities or take on a classroom job like organizing supplies or tracking attendance. Kids love this, and these small roles build confidence and accountability. And I love the idea of planning a special event. Maybe it's an upcoming holiday party, and let the kids plan it out and what they need to do, what might need to get bought at the stores, who can bring that in. It's really an easy way, then you don't have to do that work on your own time, and the kids are taking accountability and ownership. At home, when you're making dinner, invite the kids into the kitchen to help with meal prep. I always did this when my kids were little. They would come in and maybe help me chop cucumbers or things that was easy for them to do, rip lettuce for a salad. So, and I'd hear about their day. We would chit chat even when they were just toddlers. Now, as they've gotten older, I kind of like my quiet time in the kitchen, but I have taught a lot of my children how to cook. So, whether they're chopping the vegetables with you or maybe they're help planning a menu, watch your face. Their faces just light up with pride when their efforts are served at the table. It is really nice to see how proud they are of themselves. You can work on teaching financial independence with your kids. Show them how to budget for groceries or compare prices, maybe balance a mock checkbook. I know not everybody uses a checkbook anymore, but it's really an important tool so that kids can see money in and money out. And these lessons are practical. Also, talk to your older teens about credit card debt and what that means so that they're aware when they apply for a credit card when they go to college. So, this helps, all of these ideas help build independence. So whether it's teaching laundry basics like sorting clothes, loading the washer, and folding, or about, financial decisions. It's about showing them that they can handle life's essential skills that you need. So, another thing you can do is practice teamwork and responsibility. You can assign dishes or other daily chores. We have chores in our house, things like you have to take the garbage out, you're recycles, you're the person that gets the mail, you're the person that cleans up the shoes. We're really bad about shoes everywhere. So, everybody knows what their job is. It's not big, but it does really help in terms of the overall flow, and it certainly reduces my stress level and the kids learn some responsibility. So, something you can do in the both and school and home settings is encourage communication. This is also a huge life skill that a lot of kids are struggling with because they spend so much time on the computer or behind their phones. So, it's important to actually teach children polite greetings, how to ask for help, or how to clearly express their thoughts so that you can have informative, educated discussions with people. It's a life skill. So it's a foundation really for lifelong relationships. So these aren't just tasks or skills, they're really moments of growth, opportunities to help build confidence. And these lessons will help carry these kids from, preschool all the way through adulthood. And it's just can be tricky, but you can fit them into your busy days. So, as I spoke before about, working together with the home and the school, partnering up, when we work together, it can really be the most beneficial for a student. So, if a child is struggling with learning a life skill, having that communication with the school, maybe just a quick note, an update, an email, maybe a checklist that you're finding is working well at home for organizing materials, send that into school. Or if the teacher's having success with something, let the parents know. Because it can really help everybody on the same page and create a team approach for teaching these essential skills. So, life skills aren't just about teaching tasks, they're really about helping kids feel capable and confident. So, by working together, parents and teachers, we can create opportunities for kids to grow without overwhelming everybody. These small steps make a big difference. So, let's make life skills a priority, one small step at a time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips to empower kids at home and in the classroom. And check out yourtherapysource.com for lots of life skills, resources, and checklists to help get you started. See you next time.